Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Simon Talk Sports. As usual, I'm bringing you all the latest football news and updates around the world. A lot of games have been played during the last few games. The UEFA Champions League knockout stage round of 16 is over. I'll also talk about the English Premier League, the Asian Champions League, Messi'S, Inter Miami, and many more. But before I start, please do well to subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe, and share the link to all platforms. Now, let's start off with the English Premier League. Chelsea hosted Newcastle at home at the Stamford Bridge. The game ended 3-2 in favor of Chelsea. Although Newcastle dominated the game, Chelsea showed character and were able to win the game. Chelsea are doing well. Chelsea are yet to lose a game in their last 5 league games. That's a good run. So Chelsea are 11th on the league table with a game in hand with 39 points, just 1 point behind 10th place Newcastle. Meaning if Chelsea win their outstanding game, they will move to 10th place with 42 points. Let's see how the season ends for Chelsea after spending a lot on signing players. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Lavia, Modric and co. Let's see how the season ends for Chelsea. Now in Asia, Al Ain eliminated Ronaldo'S Al Nassr from the Asian Champions League on penalties. The game ended 4-3 in favor of Al Nassr, but the first leg ended 1-0 in favor of Al Ain. That means 4-4 on aggregate. So penalties were played and Al Nassr are eliminated from the competition. I don't really know what's happening with Al Nassr because they've been struggling for some time now, both in the league and the Champions League. After spending so much on signing players, they are still struggling. Don't forget, Al Nassr are yet to win the Asian Champions League in their history. I guess the main motive of signing Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane and the rest was to win the league and the Asian Champions League. But they are yet to do so. Let's see how far they will go next season. Still in Asia, Saudi Arabia giants Al Hilal defeated Al Ittihad by 2-0 away from home to book a place in the semi-final of the Asian Champions League. That's 4-0 on aggregate. Al Hilal will now face UAE side Al Ain in the semi-finals of the competition. Also, Al Hilal set record by becoming the first team in the history of football to win 28 consecutive games. The first team in the history of football to win 28 consecutive games. Wow. Congratulations to them on this historical achievement. Now, in Europe, the UEFA Champions League knockout stage round of 16 is over. Some games were played yesterday and also on Tuesday. Arsenal defeated Porto by 4-2 on penalties. The game ended 1-0 in 90 minutes. Extra time were played. Don't forget, Porto won the first leg by 1-0. So that was 1-1 on aggregate. Although Arsenal played very well and dominated the game, they weren't able to kill the game in 90 minutes or in 120 minutes. So penalties were played, and now Arsenal have qualified for the UEFA Champions League quarter-final for the first time in 14 years. 14 years. Arsenal, a whole big club in England, for 14 years. The last time Arsenal were in the quarter-final of the Champions League, it was around 2010, I think they faced Barcelona. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona in the quarterfinal, and they were eliminated. Now, still in Europe, Barcelona defeated Napoli by 3-1 to book a place in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. That's 4-2 on aggregate. This will be Barcelona's first UEFA Champions League quarterfinal appearance in 4 years. Oh, Barcelona. In 4 years. This is our first Champions League, quarterfinal Champions League appearance. Things are not well. The last time Barca was in the Champions League quarterfinals, they faced Bayern Munich. They were eliminated by 8-2. 8-2 in 2020, COVID time. I'll never forget that game. 8-2. Also, Barcelona youngster Paul Kubasi was named as the official man of the match. A 17-year-old boy being named as the official man of the match in his first ever UEFA Champions League debut. Just imagine playing your first ever UEFA Champions League game and being named as the official man of the match at the age of 17. Just imagine. I guess it's every player's dream to win the man of the match at that age, 17 years. That's a big achievement for the young kid. Also, after the game, Barcelona head coach Xavi Hernandez was asked by the press if he will change his decision to stay at the club if Barcelona win the Champions League. Xavi said no, he will not change his future, he will not change his response. He will be leaving the club at the end of the season. He also concluded by saying that he will be enjoying Champions League football next season as usual. But this time around as a fan, not as a coach. Now, still in the Champions League, Atletico Madrid eliminated Inter Milan from the Champions League to book a place in the quarterfinals of the competition. The game ended 2-1 in regular time. Extra time were played. Don't forget, Inter Milan won the first leg by 1-0. So that's 2-2 on aggregate. Atletico Madrid dominated the game, but Inter Milan were able to endure the pressure until penalty kick. Also, Atletico Madrid goalkeeper João Black was named as the official man of the match. He saved 2 crucial penalties in the shootout. Dortmund has also qualified for the next stage of the Champions League. They defeated PSV by 2-0 at home. That's 3-1 on aggregate. The first leg ended 1-1 in Eindhoven. Jadon Sancho was named as the official man of the match. Jadon Sancho has really been struggling issues with Manchester United here and there, and I guess he's now living life and loving life at Dortmund. Let's see if he will be signed by Dortmund at the end of the season, or he will go back to Manchester United. Also, these are the 8 teams that has qualified for the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Arsenal, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Dortmund. These are the 8 teams that have qualified for the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. 1 team from France, 2 teams from England, 3 teams from Spain, and 2 teams from Germany. Don't forget the UEFA Champions League final will be played at the Wembley Stadium in London. The last time that the UEFA Champions League were played at the London Stadium It was between Barcelona and Manchester United. That was 2011. It ended 3-1 in favor of Barcelona. Let's see if Barcelona will be able to be at the Wembley Stadium once again. The UEFA Champions League draw will be made tomorrow, Friday, the UEFA Champions League draw. Let's see who faces who. Let's see who will face who in the next round of the competition. Now, let's move to America. In the Concacaf Champions League, Messi'S Inter Miami defeated Nashville by 3-1. That's 5-3 on aggregate to book a place in the quarterfinal of the competition. Bessie was on the score sheet. Suarez was also on the score sheet, as well as Robert Taylor. Don't forget, this is Inter Miami's first ever appearance in the Concacaf Champions League. They've never participated in this competition before. This is their first time ever, and they're in the quarterfinals. Let's see how far they will go with the help of Messi, Suarez, Busquets, and the rest. Now, Brahim Diaz. In my previous video, I told you guys that Brahim Diaz have made his intentions clear to represent Morocco over Spain at international level. It's now confirmed and official because Brahim Diaz has been named in the 24-man squad list for the Moroccan national team list for their international friendly game against Angola and Mauritania. Meaning we will be seeing Brahim Diaz on an African turf. He will be representing Morocco this time around. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.